America's most pleasant cities, a bounty of climate, sea air, good living, with the backdrop of some of the nation's muscle in the naval armada that calls San Diego home. This game has a 28-year history that is marked by high-scoring college football games with wild finishes, featuring many of the game's best players. The Pacific Life Holiday Bowl from San Diego, California. The 28th playing of the Holiday Bowl game, matching the Oregon Ducks of the Pac-10 and the Oklahoma Sooners of the Big 12. And is presented to you tonight in high definition by Phillips. And we hope your holiday season's been going along well for you. As you know, when we come to this time of the bowl season, the larder gets a little bigger. That means more money to be paid out. And the man standing next to me is Dan Fouts. Dan Fouts had his time in San Diego as a member of the San Diego Chargers. He quarterbacked them, and he had the kind of moments that put him in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. So he knows how to get from here to there in this town. And I might also tell you that he is an alumnus of the University of Oregon, but he's fair.
Oh, yeah, real fair. And I really appreciate you showing highlights of me running the ball, Keith.
Well, it was too good to pass up.
Rare, too.
Let's start with strength against strength and talking about these two teams. Oklahoma has Adrian Peterson, the great running back, in good shape. Here comes Haloti Ngata, and one of the best Oregon defenses I've seen in recent years.
Well, for Oklahoma, they want to run the ball, and who better to run the ball with than Adrian Peterson? He's finally over his sore right ankle. He's as close to 100% healthy as he's been all season. And last year against Oregon, he rushed for 183 yards. Nobody in college football runs harder than Peterson. Nobody hits the hole faster, and nobody is more important to the success of the Sooners than Adrian Peterson. And for Oregon, strength means Haloti Ngata. This giant of a man anchors the Ducks' defensive line. He was named the team's MVP this season. His penetration will be key to the Ducks' success in stopping the great Adrian Peterson.
A different kind of a look from the Oregon football team, the spread offense against the speed of the Oklahoma defense.
Well, the Oregon Ducks will use that spread offense with two quarterbacks, Dennis Dixon and Brady Leaf. They'll throw the ball and hand it to a bunch of speedy wide receivers and running backs who can really fly. As for the Sooners, they will counter with the fastest set of linebackers in the nation. They're led by number 42, Rufus Alexander. He's all over the place, and he cares little for what type of offense or the type of players he's facing. As long as there's a football on the field, he's going to find it and make bad things happen when he does.
We couldn't have better weather or better temperature to play a college football game, and this is one of the good ones in this postseason play.
College football, the Pacific Life Holiday Bowl, is brought to you by Pacific Life. For insurance, annuities, and investments, choose Pacific Life. The power to help you succeed.
The oldest iron-hulled merchant ship, Star of India. This vessel launched in 1863, went around the world 21 times, built in England. Well, you had to have endurance to do that, but you have to have endurance to do what Holly Rowe of ESPN, our field reporter, is doing. This will be 5 bowl games in this postseason, finishing with the Rose Bowl up in Pasadena. Holly, welcome.
Thank you very much. Well, I haven't been around the world 21 times, but here on the Oklahoma sideline, I can tell you that their young redshirt freshman quarterback, Brett Bomar, has had a steep learning curve in his first season. But the coaches say he's smart and competitive, and he's gotten better in their last stretch of games. Just 2 interceptions in his last 3 games. Add that to 5 touchdowns he's thrown in the last 3, and this is a young quarterback on the rise. He will have some changes tonight. Coordinator for offense, Chuck Long, has taken the San Diego State job. They have promoted Kevin Wiltz, and he will call the plays from here on the sideline. So it will be a bit of a different communication, but should not be a factor. Now for more on the Oregon sideline, here's Todd Harris.
Thank you, Holly. The Oregon Ducks say being snubbed by the BCS is nothing new to them. In fact, when they finished the season 10-1, beating the Oregon State Beavers in the annual Civil War, Coach Mike Bellotti prepared them for the inevitable. And what they did was they sent out a poll to their fans saying, which game would you support? There was a three-case scenario. They could go to the Fiesta Bowl, they could go to the Sun Bowl, or they could come here to San Diego, the Pacific Life Holiday Bowl. Overwhelmingly, the fans said we would go to San Diego.
And the Sooners came in a hurry. Here is your starting lineup along the front for the Oregon Ducks. Although these people started the last 9 games, and the spread formation apparently has given them better health. The receivers, dandies here. Wide out, Demetrius Williams, 55 catches. He leads the corps. And the backs, the quarterback to start, Dennis Dixon, who shared time with Brady Leaf since the season-ending injury to Kellen Clemens. Terrence Whitehead is one of the top running backs in the country and has become a very good receiver, and you'll see him a lot, I suspect, in the screen pass play tonight. On real grass here in San Diego. Dixon with a little play action, flushed out of the pocket, gets away from 1, got away from 2, and got up to the 15 for 2 yards. Along the defensive front for the Oklahoma Sooners, the blacksmith is Dusty Dvorak, 298 pounds of attitude. It's not the biggest defensive group around, but they're very quick. The linebackers here again, speed is part of the threat. Rufus Alexander roams from sideline to sideline. Kenyoki Oyenegecha, who started all season, will not be here tonight. He's suspended. Eric Bassey, 27 starts, replacing him. Here goes Oregon now on 2nd down and 8. Out of that spread formation, Dixon keeping again, and the Sooners knife in and get him. That's Rufus Alexander making that tackle. 8 for Oregon. Dixon gets his pass away, and it is caught by Demetrius Williams, who leads the team in receiving, and Demetrius picks up a first down at the 25-yard line, tackled by Regis Smith. They send Whitehead in motion, good receiver. Dixon back there by himself, looking to throw, pressure coming, and he runs the pressure. He's very quick, and he gets up across the 25 to about the 28. DJ Wolf tracked him down. And the Ducks really spread them out for this one. Here comes the pressure. The pass is away in a hurry, and it is incomplete. And Dixon unloaded it because he had Zach Latimer right in his face. Could be much of a factor. They set up the shield, that is, they put the big people back there, and there's contact along the line of scrimmage, and it looked like the Oklahoma man created the contact.
Might have been Lewis Baker jumping. It certainly is acting as a guilty party there, and Bobby Stoops not liking that at all. Talk about a swinging gate. It's a swinging wall.
They're all big people in this group. They snap it, and on 4th down and 2, it goes to Matt Dragic, who finds plenty of running room and crosses midfield and picks up a first down for Oregon.
Here, number 23, come inside, and now you've got Nata leading the blocking on the outside, along with Andrew Murphy, and Dragic picks up this first down easily. 20 yards on the play. Keith?
Goes back into the quarterback position out of the spread formation. Ball goes to him, throws it sideways. That's a forward pass. Ball goes to James Finley, and Finley will move the ball to about the 43. These Oregon Ducks, and they can run it well out of this formation. This ball ended to Terrence Whitehead. Whitehead slashes into the middle, and he's very close to the first down. 4th down and a half a yard. They're going to run for it, and they won't get it. They won't get it. It was Zach Latimer, the middle linebacker, who put the hit on the big back for Oregon, Jonathan Stewart.
Paid for it. You can see him holding his left arm and left shoulder. Stewart's a big guy. Great tackle by Zach Latimer.
And we've got a timeout. All right, Oklahoma's first time on offense now as Rhett Bomar steps back and throws on the first play of the ball game. Joaquin Iglesias, one of the 2 freshman wide receivers starting, and he's got a big play out of it all the way inside the 40. Left side guys and the front for Oklahoma, over 300 pounds. Messner is the junior. The others are seniors. They'll have their hands full all night against the Oregon defensive front. Malcolm Kelly is the other end. He is the other freshman. Iglesias just made that play. Rhett Bomar beat like a drum as a redshirt freshman in the first half of the season, but he's a big, tough guy, weathered the storm, and has played very well for the last 6 games. Ball thrown again to Iglesias, and Iglesias is down inside the 30-yard line.
And our 30 at 30 update, Tony Dungy returned to the Colts, saying it was the right time. Just 1 week after the death of his son, he is expected to be the coach against the Cardinals in the regular season finale on Sunday. And Florida State linebacker A.J. Nicholson has been sent home by Bobby Bowden for a violation of team rules. Police in Hollywood, Florida are investigating an alleged sexual assault.
Back here in San Diego, it's going to be a first down run by Adrian Peterson, brought down by Blair Phillips. 25-yard line, staying in the shotgun. Bomar back, looks, throws, pass complete. Adrian Peterson making the catch after he slipped out into the open, and he will go inside the 20 down to about the 17. The Oregon defensive front, Alote Nata, 6'5", 340, first consensus All-American at Oregon since Mel Renfro in 1962. And the linebacker, strong safety Anthony Truck leads the team in tackles with 85. The defensive backs, well, you no longer throw it at these guys. You better know what you're doing. Goes to the center, and looking for the opening is Adrian Peterson. He doesn't quite get the first down, 2 yards short. Here he moves the tight end, and Paul Thompson over, comes to this side. He's the former quarterback. Bomar stands, plenty of protection, end zone, ball dropped. Joe John Finley, who's in there as a tight end, 6'6", 244, a sophomore. He's defended by Aaron Gibson. The story here is Gibson is only 5'9". On the field for the field goal try, Garrett Hartley, 34 yards. The holder is ball's up, and the kick is good. And so the Oklahoma Sooners go to the lead by a score of 3-0 here in the first quarter. We've got 8:04 to play. For Oklahoma, as Oregon comes up first down on their own 22-yard line. Dixon turns and gives the ball to Terrence Whitehead. And Whitehead keeps on pounding, broke that first tackle and gets out close to the 30. Sparkling high definition on ESPN HD. Back goes Dixon to throw. Throws the ball sharply, and it's on the hands of the receiver, Garen Strong, but he can't come up with it. Rufus Alexander was defending. They go for the first down, and they get it with Whitehead moving across the 35-yard line. Rufus Alexander going pro? No. This is what he said. On 1st and 10 for the Ducks from the 35. Dixon takes off. He's got 8 yards. Zach Latimer took his legs away from him. Dixon looking, lets it go to the sidelines. Pass caught. Brian Paysinger, sophomore out of Long Beach, California, went up and pulled it down. Dixon's got some mustard on that pass, I'll tell you. Dixon, low snap, picks it up, throws the ball down the sidelines. Got a man wide open. It's Demetrius Williams. If the ball is down where Williams can catch it in stride, he's close to the end zone. Dixon gives the ball to Whitehead, found a hole, and one man keeps him from getting across the goal line. Calvin Thibodeau stayed at home and was there to make the tackle. It'll be second down, call it 3. Dixon's pass down the middle, pass complete to the tight end, Big Ten Day, and Day's inside the 10, first and goal, Oregon. The Ducks are marching.
Yeah, this is an impressive drive for Oregon after getting stopped on 4th and short by the Oklahoma defense.
from under center. Ball given to Whitehead. Hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. He took it right on the number from DJ Wolf. Dixon Shoppy takes off. Gets down to the 6, maybe the 5. Blocking, though, is difficult to achieve when you're running a spread offense. You can't get that real power stuff. Goes the other way with it to Demetrius Williams. Touchdown.
There's your running game. Great deception by Oregon. Game that they executed, and check out the blocking. Out in front, number 75, Jeff Schwartz, all 350 pounds of him.
58 seconds to go in the first quarter, and Oregon goes to the lead 7-3 on a drive that started at the 22. Tulsa and Fresno State. Adrian Peterson is the single back for the Oklahoma Sooners, and they fake it to him. Bomar keeps it, throws to a wide open Malcolm Kelly, and Malcolm Kelly gets up around midfield before he's out of bounds. Ball.
Well, he was faking it to Adrian Peterson, and Oregon went with him. This is a counter, a crossing route by Kelly. Check out this hit by J.D. Nelson.
And Runnels. J.D. is a blocking back of the first order. Ball is thrown outside to Iglesias. He's now caught 3 balls, and each time moved the ball very well. One real big play.
Coordinator for the Sooners.
It's 2nd down and 5, and Bomar going deep down the middle. It is incomplete, intended for Malcolm Kelly.
Yes, he is.
Out of the shotgun. Bomar again is hit as he throws, and the pass goes sailing away. It was Matt Toena.
Couple of big plays by Toena, hitting the quarterback in the back, causing that incompletion.
9-yard line, and Brady Leaf comes out at quarterback. He's a 6'5", 223-pound sophomore out of Great Falls, Montana, and yes, he is the younger brother of Ryan Leaf. Big, tall guy, sees well, not quite as quick and mobile as Dixon, but throws the ball outside. The ball is caught by the Oregon receiver Finley, and Finley will take it up to about 6 yards.
Heck of a quarterback.
Leaf again throws that direction, Demetrius Williams, but Demetrius is going to lose on the play as once again DJ Wolf makes a good defensive play for the Sooners. Leaf flush, takes off up the field, dives for the marker, and he's short. He's going to be close to 2 yards short of the first down. It'll bring up 4th.
Chuck Long used to be the offensive coordinator for Oklahoma. Now he's the new head coach for San Diego State Aztecs. What's it like for you to sit here on the sideline but not be able to help coach your team?
It's a strange feeling, but I'm glad they're here. I'm happy to be at San Diego State. I think it's a great future, and this way I get to root for both teams.
Tell me a little bit what your schedule's been like. How much preparation have you been able to do with Oklahoma?
Well, nothing, because they hired Josh Heupel as their quarterback coach, so that knocked me out of the loop. They forgot all about me, Holly. So it's been all San Diego State, basically, and right now I'm just trying to assemble my staff.
All right, just quickly, what do you think they could do on offense to get things going here?
Well, I think they haven't had the ball much. Oklahoma hasn't had the ball much, but when they've had the ball, they've moved it well. So they'll get it again, and they'll move it well, and let's get a touchdown this time.
All right, well, good luck on your new job, Coach.
Thanks, Holly.
Yeah, old Chuck couldn't resist coming to Southern California with this population and a school, the area where they throw the ball a lot. Well, let's see what he can do a little bit farther outside. That's the old stretch. And it works all right. He drops that shoulder, looks like he's going to go there, goes over here, goes there, and goes on over there. And first thing you know, he's got 10, 15 yards. The last play, he didn't get that much. Bomar back, throws the ball to the sidelines. It is complete to Malcolm Kelly. And Kelly has jumped pretty quickly.
Right now.
Kewan Jones is in the ball game for the Sooners. And Adrian Peterson has come out. Bomar running for the first down. Big guy can haul it. He's got the first down. Drops his shoulder, goes across the 40, and is stopped at the 42. Move the chain. Coach, young man. Listen to the man who's been there. Ball is thrown deep. The receiver coming across the field. A great play by Joe John Finley. The intended receiver, I swear to you, was Malcolm Kelly. He fell down, and Joe John coming across the field made the reception.
And then watch the catch by Finley. That's a tough one, Keith. I mean, Kelly saw Finley coming, didn't he? Kind of buried himself in the ground.
Well, he fell down.
I'm not so sure that's a completion, though. That point of that ball hit the ground as Bomar hits the ground.
Receiver, the intended man, was Kelly. But the ball hung up there, and finally Joe John went and found it.
He's there receiving tight end, got 13 catches on the year. As Trucks had to jump over Kelly. Clearly did not have control of that ball.
Well, they very quickly went to the replay. And I expected a decision sooner, but so far we're still waiting, aren't we?
Following the review, the pass has been ruled incomplete. Third down at the 45-yard line. Third down, 45-yard line.
Back he goes. He looks right, looks left, goes down the middle, and he is intercepted by J.D. Nelson.
J.D.'s first interception of the year, thrown into triple coverage, and Oregon comes away with another interception. 23 now on the season. Take a look at Josh Heupel's new student, Red Bomar. This is what they're going to work on, is that throwing motion. A lot of arm in that throw, not much body. Poor decision making too, as J.D. Nelson comes up with the interception for Oregon. First turnover of the game, but Heupel will work in this offseason with Red Bomar, try to get him to throw more with his body and to read the defenses just a little bit better.
He threw an interception a while ago himself. And he's back to throw here and gets it away. The ball is caught, and it is good for a first down at the 45-yard line as James Finley comes up with his second catch of the night. That's on ESPN. And back goes Leaf again, looking around. Plenty of time. Now goes down on the 40. Didn't feel the pressure from the back, and Calvin Thibodeau gets another tackle. Brady Leaf is not quite as agile nor as quick. He got a good arm. That ball is almost picked by Zach Latimer. And Zach spoils the play. The ball was thrown behind the intended receiver, Demetrius Williams. And Matt tonight was 50 yards. A lot of it was bounce. As they set up the shield, when the ball is snapped, then Nata steps into the open spot right there. Picks up the guy coming in. I mean, he stops. And this time, Dragic hits a beauty. It's down at the 5-yard line. Holy cow, what a 6-iron. He nailed the punt, 57 yards, and stopped it at the 5.
Field now.
They give him a yard on the carry, Bomar, and so it is second down and 9. This is Peterson. And Adrian finds his way across the 10.
They've been able to control the run and get pressure on the quarterbacks.
Third and 4. Ball on the 10. Red Bomar looking around, throws, and the ball is caught by Kelly. Kelly's across the 15. He's got a first down. He looks fit still. Ball pitched back to Peterson, going to the outside. The defense goes with him, and they've got him. Pretty much on the line of scrimmage, Devin Long with his first tackle of the night.
Helmets.
He's got 8 carries, 20 yards so far tonight, but it's still early. Bomar to the 20, 21. Whips it, completes it. Manuel Johnson in at a wideout. They had 3 wideouts. Johnson is also, all 3 of them freshmen. You've got Johnson, a freshman, Kelly, a freshman, Iglesias, tackled by Fennessy. Move the chains. The Sooners have a first down at the 35.
Alan Patrick is in the backfield now as a protector for Bomar. And Bomar fakes it to him, throws to the outside. Good to Iglesias. That's 4 catches for Joaquin Iglesias in the ball game, and that's another first down for the Sooners. Iglesias has 51 yards on his 4 catches so far. Bomar throwing again. Deep. Incomplete. Overthrown. Aaron Gibson defending Malcolm Kelly. Ball dropped. Just plain dropped by J.D. Ronalds. J.D. doesn't get to see that ball very much. He's a blocking fullback. He had trying to set up a screen for him, and he didn't handle it. Here's Todd, because he plays alongside Nata. And the ball down the middle. Almost completed, almost intercepted. J.D. Nelson almost picked it, but again, he doesn't step into the throw. His second punt. Justin Fennessy is waiting for it. Oh, he got this one. Runs Justin all the way back, takes a bounce, rolling around, and did he get to the chalk? Apparently not. Look at this. They marked it at the 1. He's going to throw it. And complete it to Rosario. Dante Rosario, who does a lot of things for the Oregon football team, to go the first half. And Dixon flips it outside on an option play. And there's a pickup of about 3 yards by Garen Strong. This is Whitehead breaking 2 tackles and takes it across the 30-yard line for another first down. That's a heck of a tough run by Terrence Whitehead. Down at the 30. And they're they got 3 wideouts to this side, 1 at the top of the picture. Dixon again flips that ball to the outside. And they're going to pick up about 3 with Whitehead carrying. Second 7. Inside it goes to Whitehead on that little shovel pass. But the Sooners played it well, and Reggie Smith coming up in a hurry with help from Latimer again. Latimer, Dennis Dixon reorganizing things before the snap. He keeps it himself, and boy, they ate him up. Right about the line of scrimmage. It's Latimer one more time with Dvorak getting a piece of the action.
Dvorak, great penetration there. Help from Latimer. Dixon had no chance to pitch the ball, and even if he had, there was somebody for the pitch man on the outside. Brent Venables, the defensive coordinator, congratulating Latimer as he goes off.
Get well. Fumbles the snap as it came back hard, and finally it is picked up in the backfield by Adrian Peterson. And Peterson will lose way back to the 19-yard line. Anthony Trucks with Bomar working out of the shotgun, and he keeps it. Faked it to Jones, kept it, got away from one tackler, took a hit from another, gets it up to the 25-yard line. J.D. Nelson hit him pretty hard because you could hear it up here. Line, 3rd down now and 20. Out of an empty backfield, Bomar throws, pass complete to Kelly. Kelly is tracked down short of the first down, and it looked like if he could turn it inside, he'd have it. But he's down at the 40, Anthony Trucks.
Bomar limps off the field. 95 is Sanders. Just kind of twisted his knee before. Yeah. He grabs right for his left knee. Back up is Paul Thompson.
They work. This is Dennis Dixon. Taking a lick, ball came out. And Finley looks like he's the man that dove on it.
Great hands by Finley. This was a poor decision by Dixon. See how close this is to being a lateral or a backwards pass. It's forward. Right down the line. Yep, that's a forward pass. Good call by the officials.
Dixon throws quickly to the outside to Finley. Finley runs through a couple of tacklers and gets it up for the first down. Reggie Smith, who's played very well, the freshman from Edmond, Oklahoma, again making a stop. They'll run it again. with Whitehead get up to the 30. Had to pick up a 4, and that should do it. Clock running right along now, less than 10 seconds. Halftime, it is 7-3, Oregon leading Oklahoma. And you can see that the teams trailing at halftime have won 7 of the last 8 games. I'm not sure what that means, but we'll see what happens. Here's Holly.
Well, Coach, they were just saying 7 of the last 8 years, the team trailing at halftime's gone on to win it. But what do you have to do on offense to make that come true again?
Well, we've been close. You know, we've got to convert on some of these third downs. We've got to get the running game going a little bit more than we have, though. We've intentionally had a lot of boot and play action trying to get them moving, and it's been good for us. We need to come up with a few more big plays off of that and get some running game going.
Adrian Peterson out the last series. Everything okay with him?
Yes.
What do you have to do to get him going?
Well, give him more carries, and and the line's got to get some bigger seams in there to help him a little bit.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Now, statistically, we take a look at what has gone on in the first half. Oregon with the edge in total offense. Again, no rushing yards at all for Oklahoma. That's just not Sooner football. Time of possession favors the Ducks, as does the 7-3 scoreboard.
And he gives it to Peterson, and Peterson's hit behind the line of scrimmage, and Mr. Peterson meet Mr. Nata. That is Red Bomar getting a little heat, dumps it off to Kawan Jones, and Jones getting some help up the sidelines, but not enough. He gets to the 40, had to go to the 44. It'll be 4th down and 4. Anthony Trucks leading the tacklers for Oregon. Leaf, better hurry. C.J. Ayu gets the sack. On it, the punter standing back at about the 2. He'll hit it up around the 6. Just got it out, but he got it out. And it bounces, takes a good gravy bounce right to the Oklahoma returner, Rankins. And Rankins will come back up around midfield before he's knocked out of bounds. So here he goes. And the tackle is made by Patrick Chung. The pickup on the play, 3 yards. Penalty flag is in the wake of this run. Ball comes out, fight for it. Picked up by the Sooners, goes into the end zone, but there's a penalty flag back up here at the 50-yard line. Chris Messner was the man that picked up the ball and ran into the end zone with it. But there's a flag awaiting up yonder.
And one of them was caught.
10 yards, spot foul. Still 2nd down.
Here's Finney, 31, trying to get Peterson out of bounds. Look at the strength of Peterson. But Finney doesn't quit. He chops the ball out of his hand. And that might have hurt the left hand of Adrian Peterson.
So they lose the touchdown. They lose the big run by Peterson. And we'll see about whether they lost Peterson or not. And the ball comes all the way back. They're struggling right now. That's their 4th penalty of the night. And this is Kewan Jones carrying. I'll tell you, he's not a gimme either. He's 5'9", 190 pounds, but he's a senior, and he's played a lot.
Right now.
It is 3rd down and 8 for the Sooners after possessing the ball at their 47 and losing a touchdown. Bomar throws, just flipped the ball over to Iglesias. He picks it up, and he's really trucking it down the sidelines, breaking 2 tackles to get down near the 15-yard line.
That one went for 34 for number 9.
The ball is at the 16. Out of the shotgun, Bomar looking to the corner. Touchdown. J.D. Reynolds.
As Bomar's able to step up in the pocket, find Reynolds on the wheel route against the linebacker. Messner with another good job on long, and a perfect strike as Reynolds catches his 5th career touchdown pass.
And the Oklahoma Sooners have their first lead since they led 3-0. They now go on top in the third quarter with 9:20 to play by a score of 10-7. Museums are now located in Balboa Park. As J.D. Ronalds, he is so happy. He's headed for a career in broadcasting, he hopes. Already got it.
Well, guys, this is a very bizarre injury that just occurred. Adrian Peterson was on the sideline when that touchdown occurred. He jumped up in celebration, and his head hit into the back of his teammate Manuel Johnson's helmet. He's cut open his forehead. Right now, they've got him laying down on the bench, and it looks like they may even be trying to give him some stitches right now, guys. But blood pouring from his forehead after an unfortunate injury during the celebration on the touchdown.
Whitehead's back there with him. Dixon looking to throw. Gets it away. Ball completed to Whitehead. Whitehead just ran up a hole in the middle. Got free in the secondary. Made the catch. Moved the chains. 11 yards. Sooners have regained the lead after taking 3-0 lead in the first quarter. Had a little trouble picking up the ball.
Dennis Dixon falls on the snap.
Be corrected or we're in trouble.
Thanks, Kellen.
Yeah.
Illegal shift was the penalty flag on the last play, and the big problem here is getting buried by the Oklahoma defense. Here's Terrence Whitehead being taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Dixon gets it away, and it's not complete. Garen Strong had it, and he lost it as he went down. Bomar, the quarterback, hands the ball away to Kewan Jones, and there was a sound you could hear all the way to La Jolla, as with a bandage on his head.
Lower his head to get extra yards.
Be sore tomorrow. He's stopped at the line of scrimmage, now retreating deep, looking for some help. Here come the tacklers. He finds the crease, almost broke it, and left town with it. Patrick Chung finally tracked him down and made the tackle. It is 3rd down and 8. Bomar with a lot of time. Now gets some heat, takes a wallop, and he's down on the field. He took a wallop from Toena, but he gets up, and the pass thrown up the field with good accuracy to Manuel Johnson.
And is going to come right here, and he's just going to flatten Bomar. Look at that catch on the outside. It's Manuel Johnson with another big catch.
That's a freshman from Gilmer, Texas. Out of the lineup for the moment. He ran into one of his own men, but keeps his feet and gets to the outside, and now you may get a face mask here. Look, I guess not. Justin Fennessy, but the hook grabbed him around the head, got the shoulder pad, I guess, and took him down. Ball is handed into the belly of Peterson, and he's on a tear right now. He's ripping apart.
Wide open just moments ago. Check out this play by number 28. Watch the head go down. Chung right there. J.D. Nelson. Big first down for the Sooners.
Well, the adrenaline is really flowing. And it looks like he's hurting all over. Well, after what he's been doing, you can understand why. It's a first down. The ball is at the 23-yard line, and Alan Patrick is the running back. And it's the running game now that's paying off for Oklahoma.
And what so happens.
And Kewan Jones is back in at the running back spot. Peterson is still on the sidelines. And Jones gets it, cuts it, gets a daylight, goes inside the 10. First down and goal for Oklahoma at the 8-yard line of Oregon. It's Jones. It's touchdown. Chris Chester let him in.
Adrian Peterson's determination and willingness to lower his head to take on tacklers. The Sooner wagon is rolling right now. Kewan Jones from 8 yards out, and the Sooners extend their lead to 10. Dennis Dixon will get his shot now for Mike Bellotti's offense.
I think he'll go all the way now. We've got to get somebody to get something going. Leaf hasn't been able to. Dixon back, chased out of there. He's got the speed and quickness to make something out of nothing. He got back to the line of scrimmage before Carl Pendleton chased him out of bounds. And here's a report from Holly Rowe.
Well, injuries keep piling up here on the OU sideline. Rhett Bomar just saw the trainers for his throwing hand. The middle finger and the index finger are very swollen, and he is saying that they are in great pain. Now, he did take a ball. He told the trainer that he can throw it without too much pain, so he is going to continue in this football game. But, guys, things just keep getting worse here on the OU sideline. Bomar now fighting through a hand injury on his throwing hand.
Yeah. Whitehead slips trying to cut back inside and loses a yard.
Yeah, the one thing Oregon, they just haven't been able to get anything going on the ground or through the air.
Take a 10-point lead. 2 touchdowns. This is Dixon having all kinds of trouble. And again, they're just running over the Oregon offensive line. C.J. Ayu with that sack.
Watch Terrence Whitehead. He comes up trying to pick up Clint Ingram, and Clint Ingram just deposits him straight backwards. And then there's just too many red shirts all on their feet, all scrambling, all fighting, trying to get number 10 on the ground, and they finally do. CJ
about the 4-yard line. Low kick, got some room for the return. It's Juan Rankins. Juwan breaking to the outside. Ran right by number 91, but there's a penalty flag thrown back at the 43. Look out for the push in the back. And checks in the backfield, and he gets the ball. Goes to the left side, nothing over there. Comes back this way, not much here, but he'll take it. He gained 3. California'd vote that way too, probably. In fact, they all said it was the toughest team they'd played. Hard to imagine. And then suddenly they remembered Notre Dame. Malcolm Kelly makes that catch and goes out of bounds, but he's got 11 yards on the play, and it's a first down. Gets the ball, stops, turns, goes right up the middle, and just short of a first down as Trucks makes the stop. And the ball is on the 33-yard line, and they go back to Adrian Peterson, who's come back in the ball game, and he slashes to the 30 and has the first down. Wow. Jones is in there. Peterson out for a little more rest, and Bomar keeps the ball, rolls out, throws on the run, pass complete to Kelly. Kelly is brought down by Finney, but it's going to be very close to another first down. Now, it is a first down.
Down on the field for Oregon. Like he got his knee rolled up on, but Bomar with the bad right hand continues to throw strikes.
Officials timeout. Injured player.
They really feel that Malcolm Kelly's going to be a star for the Sooners at 6'4", 204, just a freshman. Good speed, good hands.
Big, interesting young man. Adrian Peterson is back in there. He's got the ball coming this way. He runs over one tackler and goes out of bounds at about the 3. Maybe they're finally going to put him at the 5.
He just has too much speed to get around the corner, and then too much power when he confronts a tackler. Look at the speed to get around the corner here. Now he's going to lower his shoulder, run over a defensive back, Finney, then try to stretch and get in the corner of the end zone.
Davin Joseph was the man that helped him turn the corner, though. He kept the road open for him. Peterson's in there as the deep back. Gets the ball and goes to the 2 before Devin Long brings him down. Quiet of lunch. Ball is handed to Peterson again, and he goes hammering into the middle.
He lost the ball.
Fumbled the ball, and Oregon's claiming they've got it.
He was stretching for the end zone, and Trucks came away with it. The plane with the ball.
The ruling on the field, the runner was knocked down on bodies of players, fumbled the ball, first down.
He definitely was knocked down. He was on top of the stack, and as he reached the ball for the goal line, Dan's right, Trucks took it away from him.
That's the third fumble recovery for Trucks. This is a gift from Adrian Peterson. Too far away from the goal line to stretch out and try to break the plane.
It's under center. Dvorak looking right at the center. Pitch it back to Dixon. He throws it deep. And there are two Sooners covering the man going deep, Demetrius Williams. And the pass is incomplete. He goes back to the spread. Throws it in the middle. And it is incomplete. The ball was thrown very, very hard. And Demetrius Williams had to go right through his hands. The halfbacks need the big uglies up front to do it. That's a pretty good kick. It runs the receiver all the way back to the 44-yard line. Jawan Rankins is still searching for running room and finding a little bit as he wiggles his way down the field. That's a heck of a return. He got it down inside the 35-yard line. That's
time for the Sooners.
Nata's not in there now, remember. He has not returned to the ball game since leaving with an injured knee. Bomar dropping back, trying to set up something for Peterson, but he couldn't get the screen set up as Oregon's defense knocked down the ring of blockers, and he threw it in the ground. And the Sooner Schooner. Those little guys, the one on the left hasn't done much pulling tonight. It's quite a long trip for them. This is Jonathan Stewart carrying the ball for Oregon, and from the 9-yard line, he'll get it out to about the 15 for a 6-yard pickup.
Power and speed.
Down and 1 from the 18.
He's a big guy, 6'4", 260. Takes up a lot of space. Here's Dixon throwing the ball to the sidelines. Too high. And DJ Wolf was all over Demetrius Williams. If it had been a perfect pass, I'm not sure.
Just picked up his entire Sooner offense.
Omar's pass thrown to the sidelines, and the pass is caught by Malcolm Kelly. Malcolm Kelly's had a big night, too, for Oklahoma. This is the way Oklahoma finished the season, though, boy. They played some tough football the last 6 games, and I'm still not sure about what that Texas Tech game that wasn't a phantom touchdown.
Torian Henderson of Texas Tech was awarded this touchdown on the last play of the game against Oklahoma. Tech players calling for the touchdown signal, and they get it. And the whole town of Lubbock goes crazy. Sooner fans don't want to see this bad call again, but here it is in slow-mo. Henderson's down, stretches the ball over as the Red Raiders get the call and the win. That was OU's only loss in their last 6 games.
You never know what'll happen until you try. One of these days, he's going to get hurt if he keeps taking big blows like that. A play like that, for example, he took another lick from Anthony Trucks, a more accurate arm. Pressure's coming, just a sure shooting. Here they are. Jailhouse, and it is caught. They got past the marker, and he hit him. It's Finley coming up with a catch, and he moves the ball to the 39-yard line. Even with all that pressure coming, Leaf was able to deliver it. 3rd and 10. 17-7, the Sooners lead. Ball is thrown into the Sooner bench, incomplete. He had to loop it up over the attackers. Stick it in the end zone, at least get 3. Goes the other way, Whitehead. He's going to get it. He's going to get a lot more. They finally knock him out of bounds at the 39-yard line of Oklahoma. Darian Williams saved the touchdown.
Now maybe that's what Oregon should have been doing all night, is going for it on 4th down. They're 2 out of 3 there. One was a fake punt by
Hope's alive. 5:45 to play in a ball game. Leaf turns and wanted to go deep. Nobody there. A lot of green grass, so he takes off and spins down to the 30, and he's right on that marker.
Well, he's close enough to where they ought to take a look at it to see if it is a 1st down.
5 by the Oregon Ducks in this surge. Leaf's pass is completed to Finley. And Finley is thrown down at about the 23-yard line, 22-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Back goes Leaf, throws. He's got a man. He's got another first down.
Yeah, he's close.
He's pretty close.
James Finley.
Finley has suddenly become the prime target. He tried to turn his body so he
Zone soon.
It's 3rd down and 1. Thrown out to Finley. He may not get that first down. He's going to lose. That was not a good decision. Reggie Smith came up and dropped him for a loss. And comes trotting on the field.
Not a bad decision. This would, if it's good, would cut the lead.
Not going to be a field goal. They got a man going to the corner of the end zone, and that gets a penalty flag.
Well, they tried all kinds of trick plays. What a brilliant call by Bellotti. Because Leaf is the holder. Split Day out to the wide side and catchable. Look at Bassey hustle out there to find Day. But watch where this ball lands. Not even in the chalk, which is a good 3 yards wide. Oh, Oregon got away with one there.
Low snap. Leaf gets it. Lost a high one into the end zone. It is touchdown. Tim Day, who hadn't caught a TD pass all year, and suddenly the big guy is involved in 2 big plays, and one of them was the touchdown.
Play. Watch number 6, Demetrius Williams. As we freeze it right there, there's Finley right there. As we run this a little bit, you'll see both of them are wide open, and the only guy that's covered in the end zone by 2 guys is Tim Day, and who gets the touchdown? Going up high, picking up his first touchdown of the season. Happy holiday, Tim Day. But you know, you even look at Cameron Colvin, number 80, he was breaking open in the end zone with nobody around him.
Better hurry.
That's the illegal motion right there.
Kewan Jones cuts back inside. I don't see any laundry.
Well, there should be, because Bomar was moving, as was Kewan Jones when the ball was snapped.
Number 31, Justin Finney.
Second team timeout.
Oregon calls the timeout to stop the clock. And no call on what you were talking about. The Sooners spread them out. Sideline to sideline. On 3rd and 4, Bomar's pass is incomplete. Intended for Kelly. Defended by Finney. Now, Brady Leaf is in the catbird seat as far as posture. And that ball is pitched to Whitehead. He broke the hold of a couple of Oklahoma defenders and got out of trouble. He's not a gimme. He's 224 pounds. He's a big guy. Bad pass. Whoa, almost picked off.
Well, Ingram almost picked that one off and should have.
Where's Demetrius Williams? Come to this side to Whitehead. Whitehead gets loose. He's got a first down. He's across midfield. He's still going. He's finally brought down at the 35-yard line by Eric Bassey.
Ball, big play there that time by the sophomore Darren Williams.
34-yard line. It's 3rd down and 9. A minute and a half to go. All kinds of movement along the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Palani Masoon jumped offside. Team.
Leafs got to throw the ball. Now throws it to Jeremiah Johnson, and Johnson gets loose and gets a first down. Holy cow. Leaf runs it up into the middle.
But you know, the bad snap just took that whole play and threw it in the trash can.
Leafs pass intercepted by Clint Ingram. And that's your door slammer.
There's a flag down on the field, but that's for excessive celebration. And why not, Clint? Your 5th pick of the year. That just saved the game, because that was going to be a touchdown to Demetrius Williams if the ball's thrown 2 inches higher.
Following the interception, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 44. That'll be half the distance to the goal. First down, Oklahoma.
Clint Ingram, one of the 4 senior captains. Great play.
You can see Williams was behind him, but the ball is thrown too flat by Leaf. What an athletic play, and I'm not so sure that this action right here is unsportsmanlike. I think that's just a kid having fun and winning a game for his coach and his team.
So the Oklahoma Sooners with the ball and only 33 ticks remaining on the clock, and Oregon with what, 1 timeout remaining?
Yep.
Just so it. Number 44, Clint Ingram. 5th interception of the season. This one seems to have saved the game for the Sooners to give them their 8th win on a season, and started out with a great deal of difficulty for them. They played 12 freshmen along the way, and they all grew together. And here's the play.
Williams was behind Ingram. Ingram with great speed, recognition, athletic ability, and finished the play.
Let the clock stay stopped, does it?
I think so.
Now taking a knee is a different critter, but that'll do it. And the game is finally over, and the Oklahoma Sooners have won the ball game by a score of 17-14. Well, it got pretty exciting in that final minutes of the 4th quarter, but Oklahoma won the ball game in the 3rd quarter when they scored 2 touchdowns. And then Clint Ingram's interception made it stand up, and your final is a win for the Sooners. Here's Holly.
Coach Stoops, what happened there at the end?
Well, we made some foolish plays, and we go and get a personal foul and stop the clock. You know, just need to play smarter, but we did what we need to do and won.
Told you at halftime the team behind comes back to win. Your offense finally got rolling. What worked with the running game?
I'm glad you reminded me of that. But as I said coming out at halftime, we wanted to get them moving early, get them running, hopefully tire them down, and then hit them in the second half of the running game. It worked for a good part of it. I liked in the first half. We were close to making some more plays. We didn't feel we were just strong enough initially just to pound them early. We wanted to try and work them later in the game, and it worked for us.
All right, congratulations, Coach. Thanks for your time.
Appreciate it.
Final score, Oklahoma 17, Oregon 14, and another great Pacific Life Holiday Bowl game. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.